Darian, Columbia's daughter and publicist, is jolted awake by a phone call delivering the devastating news of her mother's sudden death. The world mourns a literary icon, but Darian's grief is compounded by confusion and disbelief. As the police arrive at the scene, Darian struggles to comprehend what has happened. The detective in charge, Detective Mark Henderson, begins his investigation, but leads are sparse. Darian feels a deep sense of helplessness. Days after Columbia's death, Darian discovers hidden letters in her mother's study that hint at a troubling past. They reference mysterious figures from Columbia's life that Darian has never heard of, fueling her desire to uncover the truth. Enter Jamie Steele, a tenacious reporter who senses a story within the tragedy. With her own agenda, Jamie pushes for interviews with those closest to Columbia, including Darian. Tension mounts as Jamie begins to dig into the author's life. As Detective Henderson interviews Columbia's acquaintances, it becomes clear that many had motives for wanting her dead. Jealous colleagues, disgruntled ex-lovers, and rival authors all surface in the investigation. Darian begins to piece together Columbia's past, uncovering connections to shady literary deals and old debts. She feels the walls closing in as she realizes her mother may have been involved in something much darker than she ever imagined. Darian teams up with Detective Henderson to delve deeper into Columbia's life. Their investigation leads them to an underground literary group known for its ruthless tactics, raising suspicions about who Columbia may have wronged. Darian discovers a secret diary that reveals shocking truths about Columbia's relationships. The diary holds names of people Columbia had crossed, deepening the mystery of her death. A witness claims to have seen a shadowy figure near the scene of the crime. Darian and Henderson follow this lead, which leads them to a series of abandoned warehouses linked to Columbia's past. Darian confronts Jamie about her relentless pursuit of the story, accusing her of sensationalizing Columbia's death. Jamie reveals her own connection to Columbia, creating tension between them. As Darian and Henderson dig deeper, they discover that Columbia was planning to expose a significant scandal in the literary world. This revelation leads to more questions than answers, as potential suspects multiply. As details of Columbia's past emerge, public opinion shifts. Fans turn against her, and Darian feels the pressure of the media spotlight. The world is hungry for answers, and she feels responsible for uncovering the truth. New evidence suggests that Columbia had been blackmailing someone in her inner circle. The investigation takes a dangerous turn as Darian realizes the implications of her mother's actions. Darian uncovers a shocking connection between Columbia and a notorious criminal organization that had ties to her literary past. The stakes grow higher as Darian and Henderson realize they're in over their heads. As the investigation intensifies, Darian receives threatening messages warning her to stop digging. With the pressure mounting, she and Henderson must act quickly to uncover the truth before it's too late. In a climactic confrontation, Darian faces the individuals behind her mother's death. The truth shatters everything she believed about her mother and herself. With the help of Henderson, she manages to expose the culprits, but not without personal cost.